Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, or a good day whenever you're viewing today's video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Lisa, and in today's vlog, we are going to be decorating for the first half of the summer, and we are going to be doing sort of like an Americana style. Y'all, I'm always saying that I'm gonna do something different for the summertime, and this year I'm gonna do it. But when I went up there to my attic and took out my bins and I pulled out all my vintage, red, white, and blue, I was like, I'm gonna put it up. But we are just going to be in our Americana decor until the 4th of July, and then we are going to switch it up because I have always wanted to do a coastal summer, not necessarily a beach coastal, but kind of like just a vintage coastal decor or farmhouse, whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna switch it up on the 4th of July, okay? Anywho, that's in another video, y'all. I want to give a shout out, y'all, to one of my good friends here on YouTube, Tiffany, y'all. She is so sweet. She is always sending me little goodies and packages, and she was so supportive when I was going through my breast cancer and all of the things. But anywho, she sent me a Mother's Day text, which she always sends me texts for the holidays and whatnot, and she's always checking on me, y'all. She is just a wonderful, wonderful person, and I really, really hope that I get to meet her one day in person. I really, really hope I do. Her and Daniel, oh my gosh, Janine, Jack. I wish I could just reach out and touch y'all and hug y'all. You guys are always supportive and just have always been there for me, along with others. I can't talk now. Along with others, and I just really, really appreciate that. Anyway, when Tiffany sent me my text for Mother's Day, y'all, she said that she was sending me a little something. So I was like, okay, y'all. I didn't know what it was, okay? But when I opened that box, you would have thought I had just won the lottery. But y'all, she sent me these Peter Rabbit books, y'all. And I was so excited. She said she had went into her local Goodwill and she saw these books and she thought about me and she sent them to me, y'all. I was like, oh my God. Y'all, these books are in such good condition. And oh my God, like I said, I just love them so much. Just know that somebody is actually out there paying attention to what I am saying and what I am doing. Just really, I really appreciate it. And Daniel does that too, y'all. Daniel pays attention to what I'm doing because he has sent me a few little vintage pieces that I use. You guys are gonna see one of them today. But I don't think I pointed it out to you guys. I really appreciate that, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all so much. Daniel, Tiffany, Janine, Jack, all of you who support me, and just lift me up. I cannot think of everybody's name right off the top, but those I know because they always leave a comment. They always are checking on me, So yeah, those I know for sure. But I love all of y'all. Anyway, today, like I said, we are decorating. We're going to be decorating some parts of the house, and in some parts of the house, I'm just going to share with y'all. And, it's just going to be a fun little video today of, the few little changes around here, y'all, because I had to put those bunnies up. I had to get those carrots out of, from outside. I had to get those carrots and put them up. I had to get those eggs, which I didn't have a whole bunch of eggs, but it was time for that stuff to go, even though you can still have bunnies out, y'all, because bunnies be running throughout my backyard all throughout the spring and summer. So bunnies is something that you can have out all year round if you choose to do that, if you love bunnies and rabbits and all of that good stuff. And I was going to leave my bunnies that I had on my bookshelves, I was going to leave those up until I saw, you will see. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, y'all, as of late, per usual, my videos, my decorating videos, I have been doing on different days. We have been just having rain and just bad weather. So I do want to apologize in advance because some of the parts are going to be dark and moody. And you're going to see a couple of different outfits. But we get her done, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I took my blue bows down. And these are just the blue bows, not the blue and white striped bows. So my bow ratio to my green bows are a little bit different. So I'm gonna have to figure out something, and then I don't know. I don't know, y'all. We will see. Because I was gonna try to just put the blue bows back up the way I had the green bows, but it's gonna be a little bit different, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna play around with it and see what we come up with. Alright, I've already started placing, let me zoom y'all in a little bit. As you can see, I started placing those red and white balls that I DIY'd myself, and the little stars are from Hobby Lobby. I already placed those in the basket there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place 2 of these bowls on the side and see how that looks. Okay, so for the top, I think on the scales, I'm going to go ahead and place smaller blue bows. Next, I'm going to take this bow and maybe put this one in the middle up there. So y'all, that bow is a recent find that I actually found at a thrift store. And it was the same thrift store that I saw the Lunchburger basket. And it was $19.99. Now, you might say that that's a little bit expensive for a thrift store, and I do believe it is. But I saw this same bowl, except for it was way smaller. And somebody wanted $50-some for it. So I said, this is a deal. Compared to that little bitty bowl. Anywho, I think that looks good right now. But you know what? Let me see if I can put these smaller blue bows next to that bowl. Let's see how that's gonna look. Okay, I think I like that a little bit better. What do you guys think? Is that more sort of balanced? I think so. So let me bring you guys out and let's take a look at it so far. Maybe I need to remove the coffee grinders from the bottom. I removed the coffee grinders and now it doesn't look I don't know. I feel like something is missing. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna add in these jars that I have, and I'm just gonna add these jars into the blue bowls at the top and see how that's going to look. They do have the terracotta pots in them with the plants, so let's see how that looks. I don't know, y'all. Something doesn't feel right. So I think I'm gonna remove the baskets with the balls in them and maybe put the balls inside of the bowls. And then I'll put my marshmallow tins maybe in the middle. Let's see how that looks. Alright, y'all, so here we are. This is what I came up with. I still felt like the big bowls needed something inside of them, and I don't know what that is right now. Maybe some clay pots, because I put clay pots at the top. I'm not really sure, y'all, but this is it. I added back in the coffee grinders at the top just to give a little bit of texture, some wood elements up there. And then I added in the trio of jugs and things at the bottom, and these are our spring summer shelves. That's all I can come up with. You know what, I could put some of my wood spools in the little jugs, but I think that'll be like a bit much. But we shall see. You never know. You never know if I'm gonna do that or not. But anyway, y'all, those are the shelves. Alright, y'all, we are back outside, and I just wanted to add in this little rice grain sack into my little crate right here. I just put it on top of that green one just to give it a little patriotic decor, since Memorial Day is coming up here pretty soon. And it does match the little hot dog rug that I put out here. I think that is just so cute, y'all. You know, with Juneteenth and Memorial Day and the 4th of July coming up, it's all red, white, and blue. So I might as well just add it right now. So here is a little reminder of what we were working with for the spring in the living room. These are the colors and the pillows that we chose. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these and change the pillow covers and things, and then we will put everything back on the couch. And the last thing I want to change out is our blanket basket. And y'all, look at this blanket that I picked up. It is amazing. I love it. I think it's so adorable. Is this not the funnest and cutest blanket for the summer. It ties in all of the things, the tomatoes, the sardines. Look at y'all, just so cute. Alright y'all, so we have a new area to decorate today. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had one of these years ago and I felt like I didn't have enough space for it. But I saw this again on Decor Stills and I was like, I am getting it again. So we are going to be decorating this little piece today. So if you are not familiar, this is just a little replica of a pie safe, a vintage pie safe, and it only has the 2 shelves and it has a chicken wire door. But yeah, we are going to decorate this and see what we can do. So I took down my little plates right here. What are these, y'all? Johnson Brothers Coach scene plates, y'all. And I haven't even, I wanted to put these in the hutch first of all, okay? But I felt like it wasn't going to go with the decor in that area. So I said I can try to see if these, oh look, they fit. Oh no, they don't. I feel like these would be too big. I could put them on top. Now I have this shelf cornered over here because I just feel like you can see it better that way. But I can always take this and I can either turn it this way, but I felt like it would be in the way, and I felt if with it being this way you just really couldn't see the shelf. So or I could also do it this way, but again I feel like you can't really see it, so I kind of cornered it hoping that you could, you know, get a better view. Yeah, I think I got a janky shelf. It's yeah, I need to, I don't like that little situation, so I need to do something about that. Hold on 1 second, that's gonna get on my nerves. Okay, that's better. Now let me see, I'm gonna go ahead and just sit these plates on top like that, which you can't really see, but I can see it. And then I don't want to have anything here because we open and shut this cabinet door like that. And then let's go ahead and open her up again. And I want to go ahead and put, oh, you know what? I also have these that I've had for a while, you guys. So now one thing about this camera, y'all, is I can't see like I could see in my other camera, so it's kind of hard to, you know, see what's going on. So I'm just gonna put that in there. And then I have these, remember these coffee cups that I picked up, and I was gonna have them in my little canisters over here. So I'm gonna put one of the blue ones there, like so, and then let's put a red one over here. Actually, well, yeah. Do we want to do that? Okay, and then let's put these plates here. And then let's put the red one here. And then let's put this blue one over here. Like that. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna switch that out, y'all, because I want it to be kind of like cattle cornered. So let's just go ahead and put that red cup back in there. And there we go. And yeah, so that is going to be our first display in our little pie shop. I love that. I think that's so cute, y'all. Oh, wait. I want to put, wait, hold on one second. I want to put this tablecloth that I'm not going to be using. I'm going to put this up the top like that. I don't know. What y'all think? Yeah, I think that'll work. Just to get a little something up that way. It won't look so, you know, plain. Alright. Because I'm not going to leave this door open, you guys. I know this will probably get on somebody's nerves in here. I'm not going to say any names in case he's watching my videos. Because I could have put a towel or something over here. But I am not. Okay. So yeah. Once it's closed, you still get the little view. Oh, I love that. Or you guys, I've also seen where, you know, some people decorate around it. So I could have took one of my little plate holders, not plate holders, but my little, I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. So anyway, we're gonna put that back. And we're gonna be done with that for right now. Here is a look at the hutch. I'm not gonna change the hutch around too much. I'm just gonna add to it. I do want to change a couple of things, but I want to add in my other little bowls, or I forgot what they call them things, y'all, but I'm gonna add those in, and then I'm gonna switch a couple of things around, and then I'm gonna add in, you know, a few little red, white, and blue pieces to give it a summer Americana look. I picked this tablecloth up last year from Home Goods when it was 50% off. I think I had gone in there the day after the 4th of July, and I just absolutely loved it. Now I was trying to give this like a little messy look. I didn't want the tablecloth to go over the whole table, but I was trying to give it like a little messy kind of, like I just threw it on a table type of look. I don't know if it worked out that way, y'all, but we got what we got, okay?
When I think about yesterday, my oh my, my oh my, a kiss, and so I did. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. I feel unbreakable. Oh, since I met you, I feel unbreakable. My oh my, my oh my, a kiss, and so I did. I feel unbreakable. And honey on those fingertips, feel unbreakable.
Alrighty, y'all, that is going to conclude today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing what I did around these parts for the first part of the summer. Now y'all, after I have done all of this, some of this I am going to have to take down because I was just made aware of, as of yesterday, that we are going to be getting some new floors. So I'm going to have to take all of that down, which makes me so sad. I can't, y'all. I can't. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, a great week whenever you're viewing today's video. And I will talk to you in the next one. Oh, before I go, I need to show y'all something. Wait a minute. I forgot, y'all. I forgot to show y'all what I picked up at the antique mall. I didn't pick up much, but if you follow me on TikTok, which I know most of y'all probably don't, I picked up this little leopard printed little vest, and I picked up this little glass shoe, which you guys have probably already seen we put into the decorations. But let's leave it here nor there. But I picked up this little glass shoe from the antique show. I thought this was so stinking cute. They had a red and they had this blue, and then they had one amber glass one, and a lady picked up the amber glass one before I could get to it, and she got that one, and that was the only one they had. And I really wish that I had picked up a red one. But if I ever see this little shoe again in red, or anything like this little shoe in red, I am going to pick it up. Or the amber glass one, because I just think this is so cute. And y'all know I have a thing for shoes. Anywho, that's gonna be it. Have a good day.
A kiss, and so I did.